I may not be a singer. I may not be a painter. I may not be a cook. But I am still an artist, Brenda. If you want to tap into your creative potential but are blocked by limiting beliefs such as, I'm not good enough, it's too late for me, I'll wait until I get enough money to start, my family and friends will judge me, The Artist Way by Julia Cameron is a 12-week course jam-packed with advice, tools, and exercises dedicated to unblocking your creativity. I just thought it would be fun to document the course weekly just so that I can shed some light on what's inside the book. Maybe I can convince you to read the book, but even if you don't want to, you're too lazy, or you don't have time, that's okay, because I'm gonna read it and then I'm gonna tell you what the chapter is about. I'm gonna give you a little summary, and I am going to put that in Notion, and I'll share that Notion page with you so you can just read the summary. It won't take long. And then I'm gonna do whatever the book tells me to do that week. So I'm gonna read the chapters that go before week 1, and I'll get back to you. Okay? Hi! For the sake of this video, I don't want it to get too long, so I'm not going to tell you everything in the summary. So if you want to know more, again, my Notion page, check it out. It'll take 5 minutes of your time. Creativity. Being an artist is for anyone. Doesn't matter your age, your career, your life path, your financial status. Anyone can be an artist. To get started on this course, you can do it with your friends, you can do it alone. Either way, dedicate 1 hour each week to read through the chapter of that given week, do the exercises of that week, and then top it off with daily morning pages and weekly artist dates. The author so graciously says that if you do not have time to finish all exercises in that week, you can only do half of them. With a caveat, she recommends that you choose half of the exercises that you resist, because normally the exercises that you resist are the ones you need more. Which is interesting because if you think about it that way, it helps you be more open minded to try out new things, especially the ones you're not excited about. When you're getting over a creative block, you have to embody a new identity and let go of the old one. The old one, your past self, is the one who says that they'd get started if they have enough money to buy the equipment, that they're scared from being laughed at by strangers, family, friends, that you don't have time, that you're not good enough, that if you pursue a creative career path, you'll die because there's no way you're gonna make it, because the income's not stable, blah, 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 blah. Your new identity is the one who is aware of all that, overcome it, and face those fears. Throughout the course, there will come a time where you get super frustrated, and in fact, you might even feel like quitting. She advised you to power through. The emotional roller coaster is actually part of the journey. The author reveals that it is not life changing for everyone who tried it out, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't try it out. You should try it anyway, because you can't decide whether this course is life changing or not if you don't try it out from start to finish. The logic brain, your logic brain, is constantly in survival mode. It's the one who thinks rational thoughts. It's the one who tends to say stuff like, there's not enough money, there's not enough time, that's not realistic, that's not good enough. The censor is not entirely a villain. In fact, your logic brain is actually necessary so that you can make rational decisions. The problem is, we tend to listen to that side of our brain a little too much. And the point that the author made in this book is for us to listen to the other side of our brain more, because we tend to. The other brain is called our artist brain. If our logic brain is the adult, the one that makes rational decisions, the artist brain is the child. The ones with childlike wonder, curiosity. You know what I mean, right? If you have childlike innocence, you tend to be more brave to try out new stuff. The child brain, the artist brain, is where creativity lies. We should listen more to that. You have to feed on your artist brain. And to do that, the author suggested these two tools. So what is Morning Pages? It's 3 pages of stream of consciousness every day. Anyone can do this. You do not have to be a writer. There's no need to worry about making grammatical errors, spelling errors. Don't intend to make it sound smart or artsy. Just write down what comes out of your head, no matter how ugly your thoughts get. There's no judgment here. Nobody's judging. That's the point. If you don't know what to write, then write, I don't know what to write, until you fill in 3 pages. Hello. The author says that there are no rules to morning pages. So what I did was I killed 2 birds with 1 stone by writing a script for the next video that I am about to do. But then I remembered that you're not supposed to read what you wrote for the next 8 weeks or so. Yikes. Can I commit to morning pages? Yes. Can I do 3 pages? No. Can I do it every morning? No. But I'm still committing to morning pages. Because time is a luxury in which I do not have. Also, I noticed that a lot of people who recommend morning pages tend to say that they don't have to do it every morning for 3 pages. Some people do 1 or 2 or 5 every night or afternoon. I can only set time for 15 minutes for this morning pages thing. So I guess what I'm gonna do is set a timer for 15 minutes and then I write as the timer goes off, on, and then I'll stop when the time is up or when I reach 3 pages. The artist date means dedicating 2 hours every week to have a little play date with yourself. Nowadays, people call it solo dates, self-care Sundays, call it what you will. That's an artist date. It's where you do fun things, anything you want that fuels your inner child. You can eat an ice cream, have a little picnic, watch an old movie, watch Barbie or something, play with your old toys. Do things that inspire you, and when that inspiration strikes, always carry pen and notebook everywhere because you're going to want to write them down. You cannot rely on memory. It fades. Your brain has no capacity of remembering things unless it's very memorable, but usually ideas, your brain doesn't remember them, so write them down, document them. If you don't want to carry your notebook and pen, then you can use your phone. Just write them down. It doesn't matter if they're good ideas or bad, just do it. You can decide whether you want to work on that idea or discard them later on. I watched a movie last night and I think that counts as an artist date because I enjoyed it. I watched Jurassic World 2, The Fallen Kingdom. I loved it. If you haven't watched Jurassic World, you should. I loved the first movie. I loved the second movie. I can't wait to watch the third one. The author gave a link to a contract that you can print and sign on. So all you gotta do is declare in a piece of paper that you are committed to do this course. Well, there you go. I'll see you next week, yeah? Bye-bye. Subscribe. Or whatever you want to do, I guess.